Hi friends, welcome back. This week I'm going to share with you my weekly cleaning routine. Now, I am one who loves to enjoy the weekends and not have to do any major cleaning on weekends. So my schedule focuses Monday through Friday. Each day I have a different task that I accomplish to be able to enjoy the weekend and not have to do any major cleaning on weekends. Now, I do tidy up still and I do clean up after our messes, but any deep cleaning is done during the week. And just a little background, I do work from home, so I am able to accomplish these cleaning tasks during breaks or lunch or after I'm done working in the evening. So I am excited to share that schedule with you. If you're interested in this cleaning routine, just keep watching. So Monday is laundry day, and a lot of you are probably thinking, you're crazy. Why would you do the hardest task, laundry, on the hardest day of the week, Monday? Well, I like to get my hardest day of the week out of the way, so in doing so, I include laundry on that day. But I feel super accomplished when I'm done. So the first thing I like to do is sort through all the laundry. I normally do about 4 to 5 loads. I will do blacks, whites, colors, and then denim. And sometimes if one of those loads is too large, I'll separate it into 2. And then in between work, I will go ahead and switch the laundry. And for me, it's very important that I complete all the laundry on this day. It's really easy to let laundry drag on for days, and then in the end it feels like you're doing laundry every day of the week. So I make sure I get everything washed, dried, folded, and put away all on the same day. So when I remove the clothes from the dryer, I try to make my life as easy as possible for when I am putting clothes away. So I will put everything right side out. I will partially fold the clothes that are going to be hung up and place them on the top of my laundry basket, and then anything else will go into one of the bags underneath. Those are going to be the items that I have to fold and put away. Another quick tip is when you are pulling out the socks from the dryer, I like to pair them up then and there versus having them in a pile later and trying to match them up then. I find that I lose less socks this way, and I can account for all of my socks before they come out of the dryer. So now that all my laundry is done, I make sure I go straight to putting them away like I had mentioned. So right now I'm putting away all my husband's clothes, getting everything that's supposed to be hung up and organized. We do color coordinate our closet to make life a little bit easier in the mornings. So that is what I'm doing here. most people's hardest task in cleaning. And I promise you, if you try doing all your laundry in one day, you will feel so accomplished the rest of the week, and the rest of your week will go off so smoothly. So I highly recommend making sure you get everything done in one day. Alright, so I like to follow up my busy Monday schedule with an easier Tuesday schedule. So on Tuesdays, I like to vacuum the entire house. I vacuum once a week. Occasionally, I'll vacuum twice a week, but Tuesdays is usually my vacuuming day. Now, the rule of thumb is that you're supposed to vacuum the same amount of days as there are people living in your home. I think this can become a little bit extreme, especially if you have 5-6 people living in your house, because then you're supposed to vacuum 5 to 6 days a week. I think that's a little too much. I think 1 day a week at the minimum is great, and if you can get away with more, awesome, but to have 1 day of vacuuming, I think will do the job. So does anyone else get as much satisfaction out of seeing the vacuum lines on the carpet? It just makes me feel like my home is so clean. Leave a comment below if this makes you just as happy as it makes me. So in my master bedroom, I try to do a little bit of a deeper vacuuming because our dogs do sleep in here, and I don't like to have a bunch of dog hair on the carpet. So I will also vacuum the dog beds to get off any extra hair that might be on the dog beds as well. So on Wednesdays, I have another harder cleaning day. I clean all the surfaces in the house, starting with the kitchen. Now, I normally clean the countertops on a daily basis, do the dishes on a daily basis, but on Wednesdays, I try to do a deeper clean. So I will make sure I move everything off the counter, get all the crumbs off, make sure there's nothing stuck to the surface. And I will also do a deep clean of the stovetop because that can get really messy really fast. And I figure if I do it once a week, it'll keep it from getting super grimy. On Wednesdays, I also will work on the stainless steel appliances, getting all the fingerprints off of those. And I have my little helper there, my puppy. Doesn't look so small, but he's a big puppy. And I will also clean out the microwave. We don't use a microwave very often, but when we do, it gets dirty, so I like to clean that out. So next, I will take the wood cleaner to our dining table. This table only gets used when we have company. Normally we sit up at the counter, but this does collect dust, so I like to get that all polished back up. And then I will take the glass cleaner to the sliding glass door and get off all of those dog nose smudges at the bottom. Again, my handy dandy helper putting more dog nose smudges on it as I'm cleaning it. And then I will do all the other mirrors and glass surfaces, as well as dust off any other furniture downstairs. The bathrooms on this day. Now, my husband is in charge of cleaning the toilets, but for the sake of this video, I included me doing that here. but normally I will just clean up the bathroom surfaces, mirrors, counters, sinks, etc. Once I'm done with downstairs, I'll head upstairs and start dusting and polishing all the furniture up there. Again, making sure to get under everything and moving the items out of the way to get to the dust hiding behind. And then I'll go into my master bedroom and do the same, clean the glass surfaces, all the accessories, and the furniture. This is another area that will collect dog hair pretty easily since the dogs are in this room. So I like to make sure I do a really good job cleaning all these surfaces up. Into our bathroom. There's a lot to clean in here because it's a big space, so I like to start with the sinks. I will use an antibacterial cleaning spray that's specifically for bathrooms, and then I'll take that small scrubber and really scrape off any of the grime that can collect in the sinks, like toothpaste and the orange ring. So I like to have that little brush to get all those nooks and crannies and really make sure that the surface is nice and clean. And then I'll do the mirrors. Again, it's a really big mirror, so it takes me a while to finish this. Again, focusing on making sure I get all the little spots off of the mirrors. So now I am going to work on the countertops. Now I like to take again everything off the countertops to really make sure I'm cleaning everything, and when doing so I will wipe down all the accessories as well. Now I love having this tray in my bathroom because it makes everything seem so organized even when I have stuff out on the counter. So I normally put my cotton products up there, and then the products that I use on a daily basis as far as skincare goes, I will keep on this tray and out where I can see them. But having them on that tray just makes everything seem so much more clean and organized versus just keeping them on the counter themselves. So moving on to the tub and shower area, I am cleaning out the tub, making sure to get any extra bath salts or bath bomb coloring off. I use the same spray as I used on the sinks, and again another scrub brush to really make sure I get that clean. Now I don't show cleaning the shower because my husband had cleaned that morning after he used it, so I didn't bother re-cleaning it again. Yeah, and then I moved to the bathroom, clean up the toilet, and remember in here to clean up the sides and bottoms of the toilet because that's where the dust and toilet paper lint collects, so don't forget those areas. I then moved into my office and cleaned off all the surfaces in there, focusing on getting off any dust. And I also like to take this opportunity to clean up my keyboard and computers where there can be lots of dirty fingerprints. So I like to get this area nice and cleaned up for the rest of the week. The second bathroom upstairs, this is the one my niece uses. So I do the same thing as I do in my bathroom, cleaning out the sinks with the scrub brush, wiping down the mirrors and the counter surfaces, and then cleaning out the tub. and towels in the house. So I will go and gather the towels from the bathrooms, I will strip down the bedding and take off the sheets and quilts, and I only do the duvet covers once a month since I don't really sleep with them, especially in the summer months. So I will clean those once a month. But everything else I will take off and do that laundry. So as you can see, I have white sheets and bedding. And to keep these super white, I love using these OxiClean packets. They're for specifically brightening up whites only. And if you know when you have white sheets that they start to turn a little bit yellow, I love using these packets because they will bring your sheets right back to bright white. I love them. I also have a laundry basket in the laundry room. This is where I will throw microfiber cloths and dish towels during the week. So I make sure I do those on this day as well and get all those dish towels cleaned. And as I pull the sheets and linens and towels out of the dryer, I do like to fold those. As you can see, I'm using my knee and a balancing act to fold these. I have planned in the future to put in a folding surface in this laundry room, but until then, I'm getting my balance exercise in. Sheets back on the bed. Now this bed's a little bit easier to do since it is only a twin, but I will make sure I make the beds and get those sheets back on them. Alright, on to the big bed. Here I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a trick, and some people might not be familiar with this, but when putting on your fitted sheet, if you look for the corner that has the tag on it, that always goes on the bottom right of the mattress, which is super helpful to know because then you don't have to put the fitted sheet on in the wrong direction, take it off, and try to put it back on. So I thought that would be a helpful hint and tip if you guys don't already know that. Friday. So Friday again is one of my easier days, and on this day I like to mop my downstairs. So we have a wood look tile floor, and I really love using this Bissell Crosswave. It is a mop and vacuum in one. It is amazing for tile floors because of the grout. It can really get in there, and I don't have to vacuum it first and then mop it. It'll do everything in one, which is awesome, and it'll also vacuum up any excess mopping solution as you go over it. Now I like to save mopping for Fridays because I like my floors to be super clean before the weekend in case we have company over, have a dinner party or a barbecue. Then my floors are nice and clean and ready for the weekend. Alright, so that concludes my weekly cleaning routine. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you got some inspiration to create a routine for yourself as well. It is so important and so much easier during the week if you do a little bit throughout the week instead of waiting till the weekend to try to do everything all in one day. Trust me, you will enjoy your weekend so much more if you do little things throughout the week and leave your weekends for friends and family. I will have all the products I use listed below for you in case you're interested. One other thing to note is there are some other things I do clean, but not on a weekly basis, more on a quarterly basis. I will do baseboards, ceiling fans, lighting fixtures, you name it, anything that needs a little bit more attention. Oh, also the inside of my fridge and blinds. So I don't forget to do those items, I just don't do them on a weekly basis. I do them more on a quarterly basis. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for getting all the way through this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up so I know you were here the whole time. Thank you so much. I know it was a long one. I hope you got some great inspiration for creating a cleaning routine of your own. And if you're not already a friend of mine, please be sure to subscribe. I love to add new friends, and I would love to welcome you personally, so leave a comment below, and I will see you next time. Bye.